Hey, my mates, thank you for the videos and for starting to put in a bit of work. I know you said you can't practice this week, but I just want to still stay on top of things. All right. So, and the drills I'm gonna give you, you can just do them when you get back, or Sunday or Monday or whatever it is. We'll keep chatting. Right. Okay. So the big differences from last week. All right. Setup obviously can still get closer. That's fair. We'll keep working on it. Big differences from last week: one good, one bad. Okay. So the good first, big difference from last week, none of this and none of this. Okay, so your body angles, height, distance from the ball, controlling that throughout the swing, spot on. Okay, and that is exactly what I wanted you to do. So you saw throughout all those videos, you found the middle of the face way more often than in the other ones. Other ones you're hitting some heel, some toe, some fat, whatever. Okay, you hit the middle of the face way more often. Yes, some a little bit behind. Yes, some pushes. Yes, some pulls. Okay, but centerness of face throughout those videos was up, I don't know, 70%, maybe higher, 80% from the previous week. Okay, so controlling your body angles, very, very important, under practice, but nice to see the difference on video and to see the results in terms of the face, middle of the face hitting the ball more often. Okay, so really, really good. Right? Okay, so the bad, face position at the top. Okay, so when we were doing last week shots and hold, I was obviously very, very excited and animated about how happy I was about that face position. And then this week we're back to this and this. Okay, so we just got to now go back to our face position again. That's end of backswing and start of downswing. All right, not all, but one or two. Okay, obviously shoulder plate, but one or two where it's almost kind of a little bit, how do you do it? A little bit like a lean almost. Okay, like a little bit of a lean almost. All right, but only one or two. Otherwise, they're pretty good. Okay, so it's more about the face position. All right. Okay, so we're going to put those two together. So with last week's one, with this week's one, because this, what you're doing, trying to clear the hip first, stay in really good posture. I think you're doing something here with your downswing plane as well. Just looked awesome. Okay, only thing missing was the face. Okay, so it was, instead of being there, it was there. Even when you rehearse it, okay, I don't know how you do it, sorry, there. Okay, even when you rehearse it, the legs working and the arms and the downswing plane are good, but the face is too open. Okay, face has to be there. So just add in the same move, but with a shut face. Okay, that's the idea, yeah? In your rehearsal. Okay, okay, we're gonna kind of do that as one of our drills anyway. Okay, right, so, lovely. I just want you to understand as well, so when you're moving at high speeds and obviously trying to add in a little bit of efficiency and hip clearance thing, if the face is open, we can't do that. The ball's going to go there. So that's the stall and then the early release to get the face square that leads to no compression. Okay, and the reason why not hitting the golf ball far enough, no speed there. Okay, so you want to get the legs open and the handle forward. Only way we're going to do that and hit the ball correctly is to get the face shut. That's how it works. All right, so we can't do hip and lag with an open face. It's going to go way, 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 way wrong. Okay, so it's all about this face position. Okay, face position and posture. You can see your posture is better. Striking was better, but it was much easier to rotate your hips. So once again, they work together. Alrighty. Okay, so, sorry, just taking that. Right, okay, so drill number one, you're not going to like, but you can do this while you're away. Okay, so I want you to do some helicopters. This is just to strengthen the idea of neat posture. Okay, and then just make sure that shoulder plane doesn't start to change again. Alright, so nice setup, a little closer to the ball. We'll just sneak closer as we go. Okay, nice posture, arms out. Okay, now use your torso to move your arms and use your arms to dictate your angles and if there's any change in your angles. So is there any moving around? Okay, so, okay, move the torso. Okay, really focusing on the ball and my body positions. Okay, obviously do as many of those as you can. Once again, you can do those on your travels. Okay, or helicopters. All right. Okay, and then the second part of the warm-up, okay, we're going to go back to that shut and hold drill. Okay, it worked really, really well. Okay, remember to stand just a little bit close to the ball. Shut the face on the backswing. Okay, and then use your hip to hold that face back. because now it's shut. So if it's shut and you stall and release it, it's going to go left. You shut and open your body and lead the handle, excuse me, or lag the face behind, then relative to your backswing, it'll be square. Right? Righty, and then, so we sort of try and tie, as I said, tie these two things together, and a little bit of what we did. All right, so what I want you to do, I want you to just touch on your shoulder plane, okay, because obviously the shoulder plane allows that face to open and the club to go a little bit across the line. You think it's long, it's not, it's across the line. Right, so I want to do shoulder plane with a shut face. Okay, so we're adapting the two, because now you've done shut and hold, and you've done so much better with the club face throughout the backswing. All right, so shoulder plane, so steeper shoulder plane, face shut. Okay, obviously exaggerated. It's some pulls and some chunks, it's absolutely fine. All right, so shoulder plane steep, face shut. Okay, and just try and hit some shots like that is going to draw. That is definitely going to draw. Okay, why for me? Because obviously I'm trying to demo a shut face. I already have sort of squarish face. Okay, so now when I shut my face, it's going to go left, right? Has to. Okay, but that was sort of strongish draw, I guess. So shoulder plane and shut face. Slowly at first, 3/4 at first is fine. Put it on video, let's check it. Let's check, is it too much with the shoulder blade and too shut, or is it not enough, or is it, okay, actually, it might feel wrong to you, but it's actually right. That's what the videos are about. All right, and then second draw is exactly as I said to you. All right, so we're going to try and sort of incorporate the two things. Exactly the same rehearsal that you're doing with opening the hip, getting the club in the slot, okay, except without the face there, face there. The same rehearsal, but the face, no, yes. No, yes. Okay, and then obviously try and swing, which is what you've been trying to do, I get that. Try and swing to that same position. All right, okay. Enjoy. Let me know when you get to practice this. Okay, if you don't get it by this week, obviously we'll just use these drills for next week, but really understand what I'm talking about and see the difference between last week and this week. All right, very critical. Obviously, posture control, which we just worked on, very happy. Alrighty, thank you, my mates. We'll talk during the week. Okay, loving that you're starting to put some real effort into this. And not that you don't normally, but like disciplined and assisted effort. So now we can go, okay, cool. Time now, take the next step. Alrighty, thank you, my mate. Talk to you during the week.